Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just got my hair done yesterday, so if you see that my scalp or my ears or the side of my face is looking a little bit purple, it's because I have not washed my hair since I got it dyed. The head might be a little stained, so just give you a little forewarning, even though I'm sure some people will be like, you got purple on your ear. I'm like, I know. So I'm filming today because I am just feeling this sickness coming on, girl. Like, I am trying. People were like, get vitamin C tablets. I went and got vitamin C tablets, but I just feel it. Hopefully I don't get it like all. Like, I feel like right now if I hadn't been taking like all the stuff I've been taking, that I would be like fully sick right now, but we are trying to fight it. But I just wanted to film just in case I couldn't make it, you know? And if anybody notices a little bit of a swollen lip, sometimes when I eat like strawberries, it like makes my lip swell. It hasn't happened in a really long time, but I did have strawberries earlier and I noticed that my lip is kind of swollen. So if you notice, that's why. I didn't get my lips done, even though I still want to, but I probably never will. I mean, I don't know, never say never, but I still have not gotten my lips done. And also thank you for all the love on the Mauvey Goodness video. I love you guys. Like, a lot of you were saying I don't have hooded eyes, but I don't know, I beg to differ, because like when I go like this, like look, all this is like on my eye. It's just like only at certain angles. But this part of my eye definitely hangs over onto my crease. One eye definitely has it more than the other. So that concealer trick really helps me to kind of help cut the crease. If I would have just put the High Cutie, which was like that shimmery shade here on my lid, without cutting the crease, all that shadow would have transferred up into here. And sometimes I don't mind that look, but I was just going for like a more clean, structured look, so that's why I do the cut crease. Like if you watch my Cheers to Beauty video, I don't cut my crease, and you can see my shadow kind of transfers from my lid kind of up to my crease. So when I don't want my shadows to transfer, I do the cut crease situation, and I don't mind covering up all that shadow, because sometimes when that shadow is like too high up, it kind of makes my eye look a little smaller. We're just getting way too into detail here, aren't we? So the look that we're going to do today is going to also be from the ColouredRaine Lovelies palette, because a lot of you wanted to see a look with this blue in here. It's just like this gorgeous royal matte blue. So I was like, you know what? That seems a little bit like of a challenge to me, because I would never, you know, that's not like a color that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a look with this. No, neutrals or die. But I've been wanting to experiment with a little bit more color. So before I put this guy away and we move on to the stack of palettes that I want to create looks with, I figured that we would do one more, because once I've used the palette in a look, I'm just like rotating it over to this side so that I know any palette over here needs to be filmed with. So before this guy gets transferred over to the other side of the desk, I thought let's go ahead and work with this blue shade. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. Maybe only use Pure and Romance, but we shall see ya. So it's going to be a voiceover again. I know you guys want to do a talk through, so next makeup look will be a talk through. And so many of you are interested in the crystals, so I was thinking in an upcoming video we could talk about crystals, if you guys were like into that, or no? Okay, forget it. Forgot that I said anything. You know how like, you know you're getting sick, like when you're like talking and you feel out of breath? Like, why am I out of breath? I'm just sitting here chatting with you guys. I don't think that I have anything else to say, so I should probably stop rambling on and get onto the video. Hopefully everything that I said made sense, because now stopping and thinking about it, I'm like, I hope I can put that together in editing. Enough talking. Let's work. And again, my head will be stained purple, okay? I just have not washed my hair yet. One wash, it'll be gone. I actually stained my nails more purple too, but it's okay, we should get these done soon. So we're gonna start this look off like we do all looks. We're gonna moisturize, and no surprise here, I'm using my Tatcha water cream to get this face right. We are skipping primer again and moving straight onto foundation. I'm using the Elcie Micro Silk Foundation, and yes, I'm aware, it's a little bit dark. The last time I used this foundation, I feel like it was really good, but this time, it seems a little too dark for me, but like always, we can make this foundation work with powder and concealer to kind of even it out. And luckily it is wintertime, so if I really had to go somewhere, I could have made this work even more, because really only my neck and face are showing. This is me realizing it, like, maybe I should use a different foundation, but it's okay. It is okay. To start on the eyes, we're going to use the shade Pure, and we're going to put this on our brow bone. I really like to start with this shade first because you guys know that I use concealer underneath my brows, and I feel like by placing the shadow here, it just kind of helps everything blend smoother. Otherwise, I feel like sometimes the shadow can kind of get stuck in the concealer and not be as smooth. Moving on to the shade Romance, we're going to start working this in our outer corner and crease. I started on my outer corner at first because I really wasn't sure what I was going to do, but eventually we just kind of move into the crease, and we're going to use kind of the same technique that we used in the Mauvey Goodness video. So I'm just going to build a lot of this color into my crease so that it's nice and pigmented. And if I'm being honest, this blue shade was a little bit harder to work with than the other shades in the palette, and I think it's because I wasn't using any kind of transition color tongue twister. I was just trying to use the two shades in this palette, so feel free to throw like a brown or something up in the crease to make it a little bit easier on yourself. But to get a different variation of color by using the same color, I'm just using different brushes. So this guy is a little more pointy and tapered to really get that color in the crease, and then you want to use like a fluffy brush, and then I'm going to go in and use a brush that has no product on it to just kind of blend everything out and make it super duper smooth. So I guess I forgot to show the actual product itself, but I'm just using, again, MAC Select Cover Up. It is a concealer, and I'm going to do my same little technique where I put a little bit on my lid and look straight up wherever the concealer hits. This is my guideline that I know I need to follow. So this is totally up to you. You do not have to do this. If you want to keep all that blue in your crease, girl, you could keep it. But like I said in the beginning, I like to do this when I don't want any shadow to transfer. Going back into the shade Pure, we are going to pack this all over the concealer. I'm doing one at a time because I want the concealer to still be a little bit tacky, so it really snatches that eyeshadow. So this took a little bit longer because I really wanted that white to be white, so I just kept packing shadow on top. Going back into the shade Romance, I'm going to take a little tiny brush just to get a lot of color out of it and start working this on the outer corner, bringing it up into the crease a little bit and just kind of meshing it with the shade Pure. For lashes, I'm using my new Faux Flawless Mink Lash with Eyelure. These are not available yet online, but I am working on it. We will get these lashes online soon. And for concealer, you guys, I had to go back to it. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape. I probably should have used light medium, but this is light medium honey because that foundation was a little bit dark. But don't worry, blend it out and it'll work. And my new little step is using cream contour. I mentioned in my last video, this is just the Hoola stick from Benefit and the Fenty foundation brush, which I think is really great at blending out the contour. I actually really like it more, this brush more for this than like actual foundation. I haven't tried it with the Fenty foundation yet, so maybe that's what I'm messing up at. For powder, we're using Patrick's powder. You guys, get this powder. I feel like it just makes you look so smooth. I don't know what he did or what they did, what they put in it, but it is too good to be true. I now set my entire face with this powder, not only my under eyes, but like my T-zone, my chin, and just like, I feel like you can instantly see my face get smoother. It's like magic, I swear. For bronzer, we're sticking with this Victoria Beckham bronzer. I said in my last video that I think it's a little warm, but no complaints. I like it. I don't love it, but I do really like it right now. For blush, you already know, Sex on Fire. And I just really want to know how I have not hit pan on this. Charlotte Tilbury, what are you doing? For highlight today, I'm going to use Forever Lit from my Glow Kit. I know, I try not to use it, guys, but a lot of you were like, use it! So again, I'm using the shade Forever Lit, which is like the more white, pearly shade. Ugh, glow it up, girl. I'm gonna add a little bit of romance to the lower lash line, like more on the outer half of the eye. You guys know that I don't really like to do a lot of shadow underneath my eyes. And we're also going to add a little bit of mascara to the top and lower lashes. For lips, I'm starting off with MAC's lip liner in the shade Oak, and then going in with a Dose of Colors liquid lip in the shade Let's Cuddle. Now, I picked this shade because I had like a little bit of like orangey tone to it, and I thought it would really complement the blue eyeshadow, but after I put it on, I was like, no, I hate it, and that rarely happens, but I didn't love this lip with, you know, my makeup that I was going with. So I went in with Charlotte Tilbury's Kim KW because I knew I wanted to do a nude lip, so I was like, just stick with what you know. And I always like to go over my nude lip with my lip liner one more time, so again, I'm just going over it with Oak. I feel like it really helps to make your lips look more plump, so that's just a little trick. And then we're going to top it all off with Maybelline's Vivid Hot Lacquer in the shade Tease, because I cannot get enough of this lip gloss, you guys. It is too good. It's so pigmented, so smooth, so shiny, not sticky. I love it. So once your lip is complete, this look is complete, and that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.